beautiful viewers out there, please let us know in chat if the sound is working great. And, tabbing to my window at last. Greetings and welcome to D&D Play 20. We enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we hope you will join us as we do so. I am Peter, the Dungeon Master for tonight. I've gathered, tonight, 4 powerful role players to partake in our adventure tonight. Each has their strengths and their weaknesses. They will be venturing forth into Icewind Dale, risking life and limb as they do so, and you can help them by following our channel and watching us live, so that you can earn free Pantheon points to purchase digital items to help or hinder the party. Or, if you are feeling especially generous, you can subscribe to support our channel. When you do, each member of our party receives a reroll point, which can give them a second chance on any roll they wish. Or they can even force the Dungeon Master to roll. Jose, would you mute, please? If you really wish to create some chaos, you can use your Twitch bits to unlock a karma card, which will randomly cause something good or something bad to happen to the party. Just a quick reminder, 5 minutes after our session ends, we will begin our Frostmaiden after show. Tonight, the host will be the beautiful Mariana.
Aww. What do you want, Peter? Are you gonna kill me? Is that why? Is this where it's going?
A crying host. That would be useful. So, anyways, let us begin. Hi, everyone. I'm glad we're working finally.
Yes.
Anything anybody want to mention? Wildmount on Mondays for sure.
Yes, I do actually. It's about Frostmaiden. I want to remind and for you guys to take note that there is a +5 audience inspiration to a roll for Better Ball from Slay vs. Games that wasn't used last game.
Thank you for the reminder.
That's all right. And the Gen has given the DM advantage to a roll. So you might want to make note of that, Peter.
I got an advantage?
I know, Jen gave you advantage.
Jen,
so
wow.
Rare. I know. This is why I thought it was worth mentioning.
Advantage? I've never gotten one. So how do you spell advantage? No, I'm kidding. Wow. I'll use that at the right moment.
Please don't.
And everybody has a reroll points except for the current ones. Show deck. We have 1 added to Tallulah, 1 added to Belvedere, 1 added to Theron, and 1 added...
It's any roll.
...to Illican. Do what?
I was just replying to Better Ball. It's a +5 to any roll.
Okay. Just so everybody knows, if you would like to watch the tremendous play of a whole bunch of players in Wildmount, it is not streamed. It is on our Discord server. It'll be on the Roleplay 1 channel every Monday at what time? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And you are welcome to join our Discord by clicking that link that just appeared in chat, or should be appearing any moment now. Come on.
It's being a bit slow.
Wow. Well, let's see if it
or is not working at all.
Wow. Let me zip over to Discord and copy an invite link.
Yes, what happened? Why is it not working?
If you can't wait till Monday to get your D&D fix, there's also Horde of the Dragon on Thursday.
Indeed, there is.
Also
And there is
unstreamed, but join us on Twitch.
exactly.
There is
Discord.
the invite to Discord.
Yes.
You are welcome to join our Discord. Enter the anytime you see a game in the roleplay channel, and you can listen in. Don't go into the secret room though, unless you have permission. And we have on Mondays we have Wildmount. On Thursdays we have
Why is Wednesdays being skipped?
Yeah, what happened to
because
Mentos?
I don't know when
Mentos.
we're starting.
Okay, so we start on Wednesdays also at 7 p.m. EST, and this week there will be a very special story-related one-shot before we restart with a very interesting, different characters in this
What's the
homebrew
name of this
world.
again?
Methods.
Legends of Methus.
Yes, indeed.
And Thursdays, on Thursday mornings, every other week at 9 a.m., we have Lost Dwarves of Fandelver. And at what time in the evening?
8:30 p.m.
8 o'clock on the opposite Thursday Thursday, whatever, is Horde of the Dragon Queen, but with an incredible twist where I get to become Gamera.
That is true.
Which goes well for everyone, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
We also have some Friday mornings with
We have-
Belvedere bringeth the elemental chaos,
Chaos,
Princess the
yeah.
Apocalypse.
And
Indeed,
on Saturdays,
the-
anything?
On
We
Friday
have-
evenings.
Forwards onto dawn at 8.
Okay.
Yes, T. Yeah.
And Mariana, is
Yes.
the Wednesday game still looking for one more person, or did someone contact you? Or
No one has contacted me. We do have a spot open. Yeah, if anyone is interested, they would have to contact me as soon as possible. But it wouldn't be in time for the one shot, though.
yeah. Everybody's going to be surprised by my character. Anyways. Well, I guess that's everything. So,
What about Sundays?
Okay.
Sunday.
okay, so we got Tuesday nights. Weekly, except for the last week of the month, is Frostmaiden. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then on Sundays, every other week, I don't think it's this weekend, though, is it? I think it's next weekend.
It is this weekend.
Huh?
It is this weekend.
Oh,
Well, we're
God.
playing Sunday, Peter. You gotta be ready.
Okay, so apparently this weekend we have... see, Zenny said no, we don't.
We should have.
No, we were supposed to play last weekend, but first football game of the season I had to skip. Sorry.
Oh, so it's not this week. I see.
Don't want-
So, Belvedere, I hope you'll be off of work that day, right? If not, we'll just do a side story. And,
No pressure.
oh, no, they won't be surprised about the character. Drats. Okay, we'll play this Sunday.
Exactly.
So
I
this
thought
Sunday, this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be playing Session 0, Gates of Divinity, where anything can happen. Well, really, in all of the campaigns, anything can happen.
With Peter in charge, yes. Yes, it can.
And for some reason, no one trusts me to play their character if they're not present. That's not fair.
I mean,
I respect
There is-
people.
I was asked to play Flaren if something ever happened to Jose. And Illiken plays Jem, and Better Ball will play Yara.
Jose, you traitor.
But
I'm sorry, Peter.
in
People
all
don't
fair
trust the DM.
respect, Peter, it's not about you. It's about allowing you to be able to focus on the DM aspect, and then and then spreading the multitasking all over around.
Okay.
Exactly.
Out loud, but we
Well
all
said,
heard
well
about
said.
the teddy bear.
Oh God,
Yeah.
greater the teddy bear. Yeah.
Oh,
I still have hopes for Barris to make a comeback at some point with his weird bruise.
yeah. I was thinking about restarting Abyss. But,
Ooh.
anyways, just one more quick thing before we get to the recap. If you purchase 1,000 bits, the party gets a karma card. It will unlock a karma card. So, $10 worth of cheering supports the stream, and that's about it, I believe. What is a karma card? Well, anything good or bad could happen. Usually both in each card. Here we
It's all
go.
bad.
No, it's not. A little bit of good and a little bit of bad. Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
All right. It started in the city of Neverwinter, but it led each of you to being passengers aboard an airship, the Swan Song. I smile every time I say that name. Most of you were there voluntarily. Tallulah Wavy was not. She was a prisoner. Her head was covered with a hood, and she was chained to a post inside a cell on the ship. Resourcefully, she was able to pick the lock of her chains and free herself. The Swan Song was caught in the grip of a powerful storm, and the captain and crew struggled in vain on the upper deck to keep the ship aloft. Just as the storm caused the ship to strike several cliffs and peaks, an orc, who was another passenger, approached one of the men guarding the cells and slit his throat from behind. And then the ship collided with something outside, ripping a gash into the hull. Both orc and dead guard fell through, but not before the orc tossed the keys to the cells through the bars, where an ogre was chained. Before the ogre could free himself, the Swan Song crashed within the spine of the world. Except for Beta Bowl, each of our party members was knocked unconscious, and several of them hurt. Theron woke to find his eyes frozen shut. Illican woke to a dislocated knee. Yara was the last to wake to the sensation of a rat trying to free itself from beneath her. Once Tallulah was freed from her cell and everyone seemed okay, the ogre was attacked by something monstrous through a freshly made gash in the hull of his cell. Whatever it was killed the ogre, and the last the party saw of it was its arm being dragged out through the opening, leaving a trail of blood behind it. As the blizzard roared outside the remains of the crashed ship, distant howling could be heard. The party, exhausted, decided to fortify the remains of the ship and rest. And that is where we begin tonight. So,
Thank you for reminding me of the mouthpiece.
of what?
Of the rat, of the mouse.
Yeah,
Rat.
squeak, squeak.
Hope
Okay.
you're prepared.
First thing I need is everybody to roll initiative,
All right.
so I can get our
Yes.
turn.
Okie doke.
I'm going to use your new die.
Ooh, doggy. Now that there's some cool stuff.
Ooh. 18. Thank you.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Beta.
Mine was an 18 as well.
19.
18.
I
Oh,
rolled a 19.
oh my gosh. 2 ties.
It's the high rollers.
Rollies.
Yeah.
Roll again.
10.
Right.
Oh, we're doing rollies, not just going by decks. All right.
Yeah. was gonna say I only got +2 dex, 14.
4.
So second roll is a 2 for beta.
Okay, so
18 again? Sheesh. And that leaves Theron.
Actually, I need to try something. It's 4.
wait. Yeah, Theron got a 3 on his second roll.
I got a 10
Plus
on my
1 on the
second roll.
initiative, so that's a 4.
A 4.
Okay. Oh, if we're going with actual initiative, mine wouldn't have been an 18. Mine would have been a 23.
Okay.
I forgot to add my
You
initiative
won the
bonus.
rollies anyway.
Yeah. I forgot to add my initiative bonus.
All right, so doing it on the die. I'm like, what?
I was doing 18 on the die.
Tallulah.
Plus 5 was 23. So I was actually 23 the first time, Peter. Sorry.
Okay.
Silly rogue, forgetting your dex modifiers.
Forgetting that I have a plus 5 to Dex.
And Theron.
The challenge.
was-
Right, I'm doing a quick test. So ignore the roll, please, for a moment. I'm doing a quick test.
Okay. So,
Are you seeing it on roll 20? Yes,
a
got
10?
it.
Yep. Yeah, when you roll, make sure you select your token. And then roll.
Also, Peter, I'll need control of Gem.
Yeah, no, I was just getting it back active on the computer. The iPad was not being ready.
Okay. Gem is... Which reminds me. Get well soon, Gem.
Mhm.
Yes, Gem. I'll try not to get... Well, your character. No pressure.
We're gonna get Jam killed, and we're gonna all tell her that it was your fault.
Of course.
All that.
And then... Belvedere is... Ooh. Oh, that's a torch. No wonder.
Ooh.
So Belvedere... Yara is dragging a torch with her.
Yes.
It's right when you're rewarded with cookies, fresh baked.
Alright, both of y'all should have control of their tokens now. Okay, so I can clear out the initiative window. Okay. I believe we are ready to fly, everybody.
Oh no, we crashed.
Hardy har har har. It is true though. Okay, so when we left off, y'all were setting watch, about to bed down for a rest, and we needed to do the rests and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think we even made a note of who were the watchers,
Dude.
right?
anybody write that down?
It's
Yes,
in
I
your roll
did.
20. First watch is Tallulah and
Tallulah.
Illiken.
Illiken,
Theron
then
and Yara.
Theron and
second.
Yara, then Gem and Bedable.
Okay, I need Tallulah and Illiken to roll perception checks.
Ooh, Peter, these die are good.
Gosh.
22.
Wow.
Can Illiken give her advantage? Help everyone.
Just roll your dice, mister. You want to see if she rolls a high number again? 18.
18.
Okay, so your watch passes fine. Did y'all want to talk during your rest or anything?
Mm-hmm. Tallulah's gonna We'll look at Illican. Hey, Illican. Have you by any chance seen my squeaky squeaks? Remember the little mouse that's always with me?
Squeaky squeak.
The one that stole the little food from you last time on our way to Neverwind.
Ah, no, I've not.
You didn't hit him, did you?
Why would I hit?
He might have stolen
Mouse.
from you again. He's used to it.
No, don't think I have.
We did have food, right? We did gather some of the some rashes and stuff. So she's gonna like put some around the place to see if there's any mouse that comes around.
Squeak, squeak,
Squeaky squeaks.
squeak, squeak.
Oh, come here, come here. Do you want me to do animal handling?
No. He's your pet, right? You're familiar?
He's my pet. Yeah, he's my pet.
Well, he looks at you with an arched eyebrow and goes, squeak! And he comes running to you.
Oh, squeaky squeak. She picks it up, like nuzzles it with her nose, and puts it on like her little pocket on
Okay.
her shirt. She's like, "It's cold, isn't it? There you go."
Yeah, he's shivering. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Oh, she's shivering. Anything else?
Did you steal from Illican again?
He's just looking at this small creature.
Squeaky, squeak, 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 squeak.
Why is everybody rolling? What's going on?
Seeing who gets to eat it.
I had to roll my stealth because Beta Bull has to go outside and make his hot tub. I mentioned last game, but you clearly know that I'm outside, so.
Yes, we see.
Quickly out of game. Why do I get the feeling he did see this mouse, and I can't remember to bring that over? Do you remember, Peter? Did he actually see it?
I don't recall.
I don't think so.
No, I think
Say
it
it
was
again?
Yara that had a
It was
mouse
Yara,
going from
right?
under her.
I know
Yeah,
something
Yara
like that.
had a mouse under her when she woke up.
Right.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, no, so his confusion is genuine.
I didn't even know Tallulah had a mouse familiar, so that
I
worked
thought
out.
that was what you played at. I thought that's what you said that was scurrying from under Yara was my pet mouse.
Well, that was convenient. So, anything else?
Yes, if that's okay.
It's very noisy. You should keep it down. To the little
Oh,
critter.
she slowly shoves it in the bucket.
Before she pushes it down, it glares at Illican and goes, and then
If it makes noise, it will attract all the predators.
That is
I do not
true.
mind if
He's
you want
right.
to feed it to them, but if you don't,
Illican, I told you, he's a friend.
check.
He just shakes his head.
squeaky, squeak. You hear from within her pocket.
What happened before we came
I
to
was
the ship?
going to ask you that before you mentioned little rat.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember we went into an alley, then everything went dark.
I looked for you for a long time. I wasn't sure what happened.
Is that why you were angry at me?
I was not angry at you. I was angry at myself for letting them take you.
I don't know why. Well, I think I know why they kidnapped me, but
They didn't tell you why they take you? These Mog, this honorable man.
No, they didn't. I mean, I have a few enemies, but they're usually from Waterdeep, not Neverwinter.
They're lucky they're dead, or I would have killed them again.
Thank you, Elican.
Just looks around. It's
How
alright,
about you
Tallulah.
here? Oh, you wanted to come to Icewind Dale. I forgot.
Yes. I have come back to tame the land and name my father, Lincoln.
Yes. Did
My
you see him again?
Crime lives through him, sorry. He was busy, like, prattling on.
Did you see him again? Before we came?
Yes. He left me at the gates. Before I met up. Remember? You were there.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Did you meet him again afterwards? Whilst I was kidnapped? Right.
No. He
Okay.
has gone his own way.
Mm.
Who am I to question the will of Thrime?
Frost giant, right?
Not just a frost giant. The god of frost giants. Sir Tallulah, I told you this.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You notice he's always getting like defensive about it. You don't like keep questioning. Like,
Very well. Well, I guess I do have something to do in Icewind Dale if we ever get to 10 towns alive. So maybe I'll need your help later.
oh, does it involve taming the land? He's like cracks his knuckles.
If they are not nice or don't let me steal it, perhaps.
He's like, steal? What are you stealing? More
It
paper?
depends if they have it. No, I don't steal paper. What is that with paper? I told you it was a letter.
He's smiling.
I don't steal paper.
Did you say so?
She shakes her head. Keeps an eye out. You said there was nothing that we see, right? It goes fine.
Right. There's everything is as it was when you started, except for Beta being outside the ship in the cold.
I would have only
Fixing
been
up
in
a
there
hot
for like
tub.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, he was only in there for a little bit. He's an interesting one.
Towards Peter.
I wish I could have my eyes move in different directions. It'd be very useful.
Kind of like shakes his head.
The thought of her.
No. Does
Just
not make sense to me. You'll find the way you
I've
want.
got a Yara.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta find my screen. Ah. Ah. I think that did it.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
My names are all messed up now.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Jem is not here.
Oh, I'm Illiken. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Unfortunately, I do not have my soundboard for this evening because I am on a different computer. So bear with me.
Well,
I am traveling currently.
oh, are you at a motel or something?
Yeah, I'm at a hotel. Yeah.
Well, we're so glad to have you. And
I am late. Work.
I didn't know you were going to show.
I thought I'd try to be there once work started. Anyway, I probably came in right in the middle of a combat or something.
No, you're good.
No, we just killed Jem.
You're just about to start your watch.
Oh no!
I was just gonna ask one more question as before Tallulah goes to bed. So we're gonna take Squeaky Squeaks again out. Did you steal anything from the guys that had that were up in the controlling the ship? She's gonna look at it. Come on. Did you steal anything?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Fine. But you're getting really lazy. She puts it back in her pocket.
Angelica's giving you this
Goes to
look.
bed.
Like,
She pauses and looks at Illiken. Don't judge me. We need it more than them. And
I'm
she
not
goes
judging
like,
you. Just seeing if you're. And looks towards Squeaky. It's like. Just hoping your little rat friend lasts the night. That's all.
Illiken, come on.
But I'm not gonna eat him.
Ah, good.
I guarantee that
So,
from anyone else.
She like covers it again
A
protectively.
furry claw reaches in and snatches him out of your pocket. No, I'm kidding.
Why? No, so Tallulah will eventually then get up to wake up Yara for her watch. She'll go there and, like, sort of like nudge her a little bit. Hello, Yara. Good morning. It's time for your watch. I'll go get to bed. Oh, Theron, Illiken?
No, Illiken's already like poking him.
She looks at him.
You're all gentle,
Poking
he's just
him.
like nodding him. There.
Hey, what's the problem there?
There.
What's
Your
wrong?
turn to
What's wrong?
watch. Go.
Oh, okay. All right. Just getting ready to start jumping out. All right. So I create places with Erican for the second watch.
Okay. And Yara is replacing Tallulah. I need both of you to roll a perception, please.
Okay, perception. Where is my perception? There you go.
Thinking about it. Did that roll in?
Oh, I thought it was worse than this.
What did y'all roll?
I rolled the 7.
15. Ignore the second one. I accidentally clicked it twice. So 15.
Okay. Alrighty. You don't seem to notice anything going on. Everything seems normal. If y'all have anything you would like to accomplish during your watches, feel free to. Or we can go on to the next watch.
So I'm gonna take a quick look at the surroundings again, take a better understanding of our situation.
Are you going out into the surroundings?
No. On our looking from the opening without going out.
Drats. Okay, so go ahead and give me. Well, tell me exactly how you're examining outside. Listening, looking.
I'm both listening and looking.
Okay, you can give me another perception roll.
All right, perception. I lost it for a moment. Here we go.
And go.
18.
All right. You notice that the snow is just starting to let up a little bit, and you can see the shape of rocks and boulders around you, around the location of the ship. You notice that the howling of the wolves or whatever it was has faded away, as though they have moved away. You also notice that the two bodies that y'all have been using to block some of the wind there on the side of the ship are gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so the bait is gone.
Yep. Can't tell you how many times that happened when I was fishing.
Oh, the paint is gone. That's not good. So I turned to Jara. I was like, do you remember how Ilikan and I had put some of the dead guys at the entrance? Well, Ilikan and I had put the dead guys that were inside in at the entrance in order to be able to understand what was going on and remember that drag the ogre out and ate the ogre. But there's a problem. The bodies are not there anymore.
At that, she'll speak in his mind and be like, "Well, they couldn't have walked off on their own, could they?"
Well, unless they were undead. So, as a response, Peter, I'm also gonna use my divine sense, which allows me to detect good and evil until the next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
I also sent you a quick message, Peter, on Discord, if you don't mind checking.
Okay, let me just check something right quick here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And tabbing over to... Eek! I got messages out the nose. With your 22, the bodies were still there at that point in time. I just have them removed from the map for convenience.
Right, so it was like in
It
between the
happened
watches,
during
was
their
it?
watch.
Oh, happened during their watch. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I see like where the bodies were in the snow? Like, can I investigate or look at, does it look like they were dragged off or walked off?
Well, if you're looking at the map, right here is where they were, and you can see a blood trail as they were dragged a few feet, and then the trail stops, and you see clawed feet walking northwest. Footprints.
Clawed feet.
Yeah.
We see what?
Footprints of a
I didn't understand
clawed-footed
well.
creature.
Oh, clawed feet. Got it. Sorry.
All right.
I wasn't real clear.
Yara
Peter, I
will.
put a message on.
Go ahead, Yara.
Yara will turn to Theron and be like, I think the creature came back to eat them.
Then it's time to get ready. And Peter, did I get anything out of using my divine sense?
You detect no... Well, I guess good. There's no celestials, fiends, or anything. Does it detect monstrosities?
No, a celestial fiend or undead.
Okay.
Or undead?
It doesn't detect any of those nearby.
So
No, it's a monstrosity.
I tell Jara,
Well, there
Don't
is the
believe-
mouse, but it's not much of a monstrosity.
It's a beast. It's not a monstrosity, Peter.
Is it a beast or is
so I
it a
told
fae?
Jara, well, it doesn't seem to be an undead. So whatever we're dealing with can bleed and die.
That's a good
So I
point,
ready
Peter.
my weapons.
Is my mouse a fae?
No.
Aw.
Aww.
Aw.
Sorry, you said familiar, so I just assumed it was a fae.
No, it's literally it's a rogue thing. Is the
Okay.
the one that comes with the rogues? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Not familiar.
Yara will ask Theron, should we wake up the others and prepare ourselves?
I think that is a very wise decision at this point.
Okay, well,
Whatever.
I will leave you to do that. I can shake people, but... Right.
Shake them and you see her face right up in front of their face.
You know, in fact, she'll do that. So who's closest to her right now? I think she... So, actually, it looks like Tallulah is closest to her. So she'll bend down and, like, shake Tallulah and be, like, right up in her face.
So here's what happens with that.
There's
Yeah,
actually one
Tallulah-
more watch left, too.
Yeah. So as you shake Tallulah, she doesn't move for a little bit, and suddenly the daggers pop out right at your throat. And she's like, "Oh," she puts them away. Sorry.
She'll sign to Mariana. Or no, you are Mariana. Tallulah.
Brianna doesn't know who's
So she'll sign to Tallulah. Beast took the bodies. We're getting ready just in case.
Oh.
Yeah, I tell Tallulah, can you help us wake the rest of the group?
Of course.
I'm keeping the watch going so that we're not caught unprepared.
So she like walks over, pats Jem gently until she wakes up.
like flops her feathers. She's like shivers.
Sorry.
What is it?
Something took the bodies. We need to be ready to fight if something's around.
Her eyes just widen. She's like, I really hate this place. She just like, gets up.
And then she goes over to better ball. Are you out?
No, I'm back in. He's there sleeping.
Yeah, so she goes there and she kind of like tickles like between your eyes. Sorry to wake you.
That cracks me up. The imaging of that.
Sorry to wake you, and she like moves one finger and like moves the other to see if you follow them.
It's just like one eye on you, the other's just scanning the boat.
Something seems to have dragged the bodies away that were outside. We're just making sure everyone is awake and ready if there's something coming next.
Oh, no, we'll be fine. That's
You
a
sure?
tomorrow problem. Yeah, he's probably full. That'll be a tomorrow problem.
What makes you think they're alone?
Because they dragged them away.
What tells you it's not more than one and that
Because
dragged
if
the
they
corpses
were
away?
still hungry, then I would have had a very different wake up.
It is true. Oh well.
It might still be a problem for now.
Why don't we do it like this? If something else makes noise or approaches the wreck of the ship, you call us again. Otherwise, we won't have any rest. So she looks at Jem. Sorry to have wakened you. And she pats her again. You can try and rest some more.
Yeah, she goes back to Speaker's curls up again. She takes actually she takes out like the wine that she has, takes a swig of it and goes and warms herself back up and goes back to sleep.
Then
Does Yara have any detect life forms or something of the sort?
any what, sorry?
Any detect life forms or such a magic spell?
I mean, no, how is the blizzard outside? Is it still really dense, really heavy?
It's not as bad as it was, but it's still going. It's slowly dying down.
Well, I can do something. So Tallulah is gonna slip out of the. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ignore that. I was trying to
Too
click
late.
something else. I wasn't sneaking out. I just said to everybody I'm gonna do something. Tallulah is gonna step out and look at the drag marks. She's gonna attempt to climb this big rock. If that's okay.
If you
Do I-
insist.
Yes. Is it like easy? Is it difficult? Do I need to do like a check for it? Okay, just climb it.
Okay, what are you out there searching for? I was changing windows.
That's okay. I'm gonna climb up this rock. Is it? How tall is it?
It's kind of a boulder half buried in snow,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say it's about 12 feet above the snow line.
Right. So she's gonna climb it. If you want me to do a check for it, I don't know. So she climbs it up, and like she's gonna like stand up to see a bit above the ship. Is gonna take a look around with a bit of higher ground.
It is a little more clear than it was when you all went to sleep. You can see blood spatters in the snow at different locations where bodies that had fallen off the ship had fallen to.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that whatever was there was dragged off. But that's all you see.
Do I hear anything nearby? Any that could be danger?
No. You hear the wind howling. The snow flurries are coming down pretty steady. It's not. I wouldn't call it a blizzard anymore, but it's a heavy snow.
Okay. She's gonna climb down. I think we are safe for now. Betterball was right.
How many
This might be
bodies
a
are gone?
tomorrow. All of them.
How many?
I don't know how many you guys put out, but I don't see any around.
2, I think.
There were 2 bodies.
There you go.
There were 2 bodies at the entrance. There was also one on the other side of the shipwreck that a polar bear was.
How many spots did Tallulah see that were bloody piles of snow with missing bodies?
3, right? The ones on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Guess we got a lot of hunting to do in the morning. And he finally closes his other eye.
Well, I hope nothing else happens whilst you guys keep an eye out. Wake me up if there is any problems. And she kind of goes to light again down next to.
There's also a
okay.
blood trail here at the back of the ship.
Mm. Oh, but
leading
wasn't
down.
that
I
like
don't know
there was
why it's not-
assumed? I think that was assumed it was the ogre, right?
It was,
If they saw
yes.
that happen.
Yes, the viewers can't see that one for some reason. I don't know.
I
why.
can't see that one either.
Well, aren't we picky? Okay.
So yeah, so she goes back to bed.
Alrighty. So the rest of the second watch transpires. Oh, the names are mixed up again. I changed screens, forgot to change the names. Dadgummit. Would Yara and Theron like to do anything else?
I'm good for now. I'm just gonna keep my attention ready.
Okay. And Yara?
Yeah, I'm good.
Boy, I needed time. Okay. So the second watch is ready to begin. That was... Who's on the second watch?
It's third watch now.
Third watch.
Third
Yeah.
watch. Third watch. Yeah.
Third and Angel.
Gem. It's Gem and Betterball.
Taking third watch, yes.
Right.
And
So,
you also said, Peter, that there was going to be a water source in the morning and during third watch from the snow that is melted inside the boat.
Yes. So that little snow inside where the boat was is melted by now. Well, actually, I'll read about that when third watch is over.
All right, there you go.
There. Now I got the names lined up. Okay. Alrighty then. Who's on next watch?
Edible and Gem.
Jim.
Okay. So they wake you two up. You start your watch. You can roll me a perception roll, each of you. Call out your roll, because...
Now we're still disadvantaged because we haven't finished the long rest yet.
Oh, I forgot all about that, but
Oh yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
all-
not this roll. Not this roll.
Not this roll. Flat roll. Okay.
If you guys
Okay.
are on the last watch, you technically already had a long rest.
Yeah, that's true.
13. Well, mine's 8 hours, so not all of us are elves.
10.
Oh, I have 8 hours too.
Yeah.
I have 8 hours too. I'm not a sea elf.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you have to rest for at least
6 hours.
10 and a 13.
a 10 and a 13.
So, assuming she is still drinking her wine, I will warm up a cup with my prestidigitation, and then I will go back out and start making my hot tub again.
All right.
question, Peter.
Yes.
Is the rest during the third watch a short rest?
No, you're getting a long rest, all of you, which will
Oh.
remove your exhaustion. So,
Well, I'm asking about because of the use of the divine sense.
yeah, go ahead and restore that spell slot.
Okay. Thank you.
Merci, Peterborough. And she goes, "What are you doing?" And she go to do your hot tub. And she's just watching curiously.
Well, I learned this trick in Baldur's Gate at the Hissing Stone Bathhouse. It's actually rather lovely. I can make it bigger if you like.
Please. And she's really curious. She has anything to take my mind off this horrible place. She's like,
I make the water hotter and hotter because that's the only way to stop a bigger area from freezing. And make it large enough for 2 people.
Are there bubbles?
There are not, because I haven't learned how to make a bubble bath yet. But it is very nice and warm, but I would imagine if like your shoulders or anything pop out, then well, I don't have eyelashes. Her like eye feathers and hair feathers probably have like the lumps of ice forming, but she's like sweating still.
yeah.
Just Beta's eyes are out of the tub, just scanning around, kind of
Sure.
blowing. I'll like blow my own bubbles in there. And every once in a while, just like spittle a little, like one of the fountains I saw in Baldur's Gate. There
She
was
gets close.
one that it looked like a whale, and it went like this. And there was one that looked like I think she was like a god or a deity or something, and she was pouring water out of a bucket that kind of went like this.
You're a funny one, Peterborough. She goes,
Oh, there
That
was
is
a mud
beautiful.
one. That would be good for your feathers, I bet.
You're very well. No, you're so surprising. You know so much more than I thought you would. But it's good.
I just learned it. It was a nice place.
Do you
Kind of
think?
wish I got to see more of Neverwinter, but maybe next time.
She looks around. Hopefully, next time is. Can't be colder than this place.
Oh, but we have to be here. That's how we get to the Sea of Moving Ice.
Oh. She's like, oh, so you're just exploring all the bodies of water, or is it just this one?
Just the ones that sound fun. There's so much to do in Icewind Dale. There's the Sea of Moving Ice. There is the Knucklehead Trout. They're very, very important. There's the 3 lakes that we were supposed to fly to that are in the middle of the 10 towns. They're rumored to all be beautiful in different ways. Some of them are so clear that it's like you're walking on air. It'll be like you and in the air swimming for me though. And if we're really, really lucky, we'll be there to see the giant waterfall that comes down the cairn something. It fills all the lakes and then fills the river, and then the river runs all the way through the dale, and eventually it comes out at the Sea of Moving Ice, and they have like kayaks there that are like little boats but maybe my size. And they don't get stuck because it's ice, but it's a sea.
Sounds like a good place to visit to get inspiration for a song. Maybe I'll write you one day.
So
Just-
Jem feels a little bit like singing.
No, she doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
She's pending. She's too cold to
Pending.
sing.
Yeah, it's too cold to sing for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so your watch passes. Nothing seems to stand out. And you all make it through the night for your long rest, I mean. So your exhaustion is currently removed.
Yeah.
Yay.
Currently.
And we level up.
Yeah, level up. Come on, Peter.
Do what?
Level up.
No.
Go on, Peter.
You
So
never know. It's a Peter game.
a cold draft whistles through an opening in the hall where the bodies were. For a moment, you each lay there that were still sleeping. You're shivering. Memories of the events of the previous day flood your minds as you lie there, taking time to breathe and wake up. You're alive. At least there is that. The air smells mostly clean except for the very slight coppery odor from the blood on the snow outside. As you all rise, you find that the bodies are missing, and streaks of blood, frozen blood, the only evidence that they were ever there. The small fires used for warmth have long since gone out, and except for those of you with cold resistance, your muscles are stiff and sore from the temperature. It is still snowing outside, but the blizzard seems to have passed. At least that is a positive. At first, you are all quiet, somber, until finally you acknowledge one another.
I think Jim and I are immune after our 4 hours in a hot tub. And of course, I would use like prestidigitation to like steam dry her. So she's got like poofy feathers everywhere.
So I turn to Bearable and ask him, did you notice anything after during your watch? Any changes?
No, no. It kind of smells like the water near a sewer or near a city out here. Um, yeah. I don't really like it, but I'm a mouth breather anyway. His mouth kind of gapes open again.
I reassess the surroundings.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can do a perception check as well.
Yeah, Tallulah is gonna go out, and more than a perception check, she's gonna try to also see if she can determine kind of predator took these bodies.
Okay. To begin with, the snow is really lightening up a little bit. You can actually see pretty well the surroundings. Go ahead and actually do a survival check.
Who, all of us, or just
Whoever's looking at the snow outside, examining the area, that sort of thing.
Whatever I've collected from the boat that I don't think we'll be able to pack up and take with us. If there's like a drum or a crate or something that seems waterproof, I'm gonna like push it into the hot tub so that it's frozen and there if we have to come back for it.
I got 14.
There were weapons and that sort of thing. There were some rations. And your packs,
Yeah, anything that we aren't able to load up to pack out with us, I'm just gonna like put it there as like a hey, if you make it back here, you're not gonna die right away thing.
I'd also like to look for like on the ship and see if I can find like maps of the area, since the ship would have had like a planned route between Neverwinter and the 10 towns. So I want to look for, a map.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
And Peter, when you're at it, and the survival check, I rolled a 19.
Wow.
Do your plan.
Me sad.
Fine.
What'd you roll, Yara?
It was a 9 investigation. Sorry. 4 plus 5.
Yeah, you don't find anything. Bedaball has already gone through any still existing cabinetry and that sort of thing. And plus the ship had broken in half, so a lot of it is missing. So you don't find any maps or anything like that. Thankfully, you have a Goliath with you who actually once lived in the spine of the world. So that might come in handy. And survival was Tallulah and Theron?
Yes.
Well, Illiken also rolled.
Illiken's a bit distracted right now. He's still looking for something to set up a trap with. And he can't find anything.
Yeah. Outside, first off, it is daytime now, although it's very dim. As Illiken would know, it's never full-blown daylight in Icewind Dale these days. For the past 2 years, the brightest it's gotten is dim. And the rest of the time it's dark. So, you do find tracks, clawed footprints, and up here, let me ping, the top right, where that blood is, you actually see a couple of pieces of a body still there. And it looks like it was torn apart, and there are wolf tracks around where the pieces of the body are. So, and that's about it. I will say, Illiken, you know that, trying to remember my directions here, north East is the
Northeast.
direction to your clan. But you
Sky
also
Towers.
know that travel through Icewind Dale is very slow.
He will look to everyone and goes, "Is everyone ready? It will take time to get to Sky Tower Shelter."
Okay, lead the way.
So he will take one last look around, and then he'll start heading in a northeasterly direction.
So Illiken's in the lead.
Tala will be right up there with him. She's gonna be like kind of scouting at the front.
Okay. You're in your winter clothing, so that is going to help a lot. So you go ahead and you. Once anybody else have anything they want to accomplish before you leave the wreck?
I would just say Yara would take our gift friend and have him kind of in the middle of the group.
Okay. Yeah, and his name, by the way, is Tybreeze Strut. Tybee Strut.
Can you type that?
Huh?
Can you type that, please?
Oh, wow. Copy and paste. There
Thank
you go.
you. This is the gift, yeah?
Yes,
Sure.
it is a gift,
Tybreeze.
and he was a prisoner in the
Right.
in the same cell with
The ogre.
yeah.
As we're walking, I turn to the gift and ask him, "Why were you in the cell?"
Okay, so to begin with, he's very thin for a gift. He doesn't look like he would be able to do much to anybody, to be honest. Let me just fix something here. There. And he says, "Well, I was investigating a murder, and I believe I was getting a little bit too close to the perpetrator. And I was arrested. It seems the leader of Neverwinter did not want me to find out who the murderer was. Hence, I find myself here with you all, probably going to die now."
Peter,
Do you
who's
know-
the leader of Neverwinter?
It's Lord Neverember.
Yep.
Ooh.
Lord Neverember. Chapters. I will bring that up for you in just a minute. Do.
Wise watcher of the water clock.
I will post the name in chat so you can. And that is the person currently in control of Neverwinter. Because the actual bloodline that's supposed to be ruling Neverwinter have all died out. And he is the Lord Protector of Neverwinter, ruling in absence of a true heir.
Okay. And so I will also ask the gift, do you know anything about the reason why the ogre was in the cell?
I'm afraid I do not. He was a brutal chap, I will say that. Whatever
Why?
killed him, I would hate to experience it face to face.
Yara's not sure that she trusts that when he said, I don't know, because she remembers the reaction he had to when the ogre got free, or at least got the keys. So I feel like she's watching him to look for any kind of tells that he's withholding information.
Okay. Are you going to roll an insight check?
I will, since you've told me to.
Sorry.
Just a quick note, Peter. At the front, Tallulah is stealthing with a 23 and keeping an eye out with a 19. Slightly away from Illiken. She's like watching him. She's like stealthing and trying to keep an eye out.
Okay.
That's 12.
You see that his eyes are kind of a little bit shifty as he looks from opening to opening. Well, now that you are marching, looking around at the surroundings, he's clearly nervous. But then I would think that all of you are a little bit nervous given the situation. So it doesn't seem out of place for him to be nervous and shifty.
And yeah, she'll just sit there and watch and listen as Theron continues to question.
Mm.
And I just
Sorry, I forgot I was mute. I was going to ask you, what do you know about the situation in Neverwinter?
And you're asking the gift? Well,
Yes.
Lord Daggalt, he rules Neverwinter with a stern hand. He makes me uneasy as a leader. I wish that there was some heir left alive, but I've pretty much given up hope about that. But there are a lot of people in Neverwinter that answer to him. Never turn your back on a citizen from Neverwinter, because you never know if they are in his pocket, so to speak.
Yara will turn to Theron and speak telepathically and say, can you ask him if he thinks the murder he was investigating in Neverwinter is related to what we're charged to investigate?
So I turn and I ask, Legit, tell me something. The reason for us traveling here was for a job about shady circumstances on the outskirts of town. Is this any relationship to what's going on with the murder you were investigating?
If there is, I don't know of it. Belvedere, you're making me laugh. With your eye going, ooh. Now I gotta get back in focus here. If there is a connection, I don't know of one, and the murder, well, the murder involved a messenger who had been sent out of town and by Lord Daggalt Neverember himself. And when he came back, he reported in, and then that night he was dead.
Do you know anything about the contents of the message she was delivering?
No, I do not. It was a private message from the Lord.
Where was it headed to?
I don't know enough about it to answer that question. I'm sorry.
Then how do you know about the murder?
I was there when the body was discovered at a local inn in Neverwinter.
So you were conveniently there, and yet you were not the murderer?
No, do I look like I could kill anybody? And
You're
then he
quick
sticks
to head
a
again
shiv
at
in
that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, you just said never turn your back on a citizen from Neverwinter.
it. Fair point.
Beta Ball starts to fall behind.
Nice.
Yara will turn and watch and speak in Betable's mind. What you doing?
I'll stay back here.
Are you watching his back?
Nope, watching my own.
So I turned to Illican. Illican, what's the plan on the route?
Simplest terms, don't die. And just like keeps trudging through.
Speaking
No.
of which, an hour of journey has passed, and you have traveled 1/4 of a mile.
So while Beta
Slow is
is
an understatement.
while Beta is doing his thing where he like waddles for a while and then does his like chimp skip to keep up, the eyes will be scanning for any prey, like deer or moose or rabbits, because as far as he is concerned, we have to feed this bear, these wolves, or whatever, at least 4 bodies tonight, so he doesn't eat us.
It is still snowing. It's not a light snow, but it's not a heavy snow either. You can see a pretty good distance. Illican, I need you to roll. Let me just bring it up here. I need you to roll something. I think it was perception, but don't hold me to that quite yet.
Survival?
He's trying to find his way. I was also scouting at the front,
Just
so let me know if
scouting.
there's anything I see.
Yeah, both of you can roll with. I'm scrolling. Just scrolling.
I rolled a 19
Yep.
perception, if that's what you're gonna
Perception.
ask. Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Straight roll for Illican.
Yep.
Alright. Hmm. 15.
All right. So, the journey so far, you haven't been hindered by any bad weather. The snow is coming down a little bit, but it's pretty much everyone's bundled up in their winter garb. You don't have snowshoes, so the going is a little slow. The terrain has been mostly even as you continue your journey.
You would turn to run because we need to keep up the pace, or we don't want to be caught out during the night. We might not survive. And keeps walking, and he starts to view in a, I think it's northwesterly direction to Sky Tower. Yeah.
Okay. I need everybody to roll a
Following.
Constitution, please.
Us included?
Everybody. Well, no, actually, Illican and Tallulah do not need to.
There you go.
Constitution saving throw or Constitution check?
It is a saving throw.
Jam does not like it here.
Jam does not like
Oof. This is not good for me.
Oh, Jam actually is fine.
Ooh. I
please.
also got a 19.
Jam got a 19.
I got a 3.
Okay, and Beta?
Working on it. Seven.
Okay, so the two of you, Beta and Theron, are so cold. I mean, it's like minus 25 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it doesn't matter because you two are resistant. So, but you're exhausted as you're traveling through the cold, and you can each add a level of exhaustion.
Great.
So that would be
I'm
only one
enjoying
level
seeing-
so far. Go ahead.
Both of you
Got
now
it.
have the Amalia curse of exhaustion.
If only mine I brought on by myself.
That is true. So yeah, so Talula will eventually does she like she's been trying to like sneak from place to place away from the groups of this, but I got a 23 stealth. Most of the group probably wouldn't see where Talula is. You would see her pop in every now and then
Yeah.
to check with Illiken that they're going the right way. But she's gonna be trying to keep an eye out, an ear out actually, to any because of the wolves that they heard. She hear anything with her 19 perception, or is there nothing?
No. You don't hear any animal life, anything like that. You can hear snow cracking on rock at a distance, like a glacier getting a crack or something like that. But I will say that you and Illiken, when you glance back occasionally, you see that Theron and Beta are falling behind just a little bit, and they're struggling. So you call out, "Keep up or you're dead!" No.
Let's see something.
Let's see if I look analysis.
So as you continue walking, the minutes pass by. Your boots crunch in the snow. Those of you without cold resistance, every step seems to take a tremendous amount of effort, especially for Beta and Theron. Beta, you feel like the water that you bathed in has frozen to your scales. I guess you have scales, right? Yep. And Theron, you have frost. Your breath is just freezing in the air, and the ice crystals are dropping down into your facial hair and crystallizing and freezing and stuff. And when you blink, you're afraid that your eyes will freeze shut again, and you don't want to go through that again. And so as you're all walking, another hour passes, another eighth of a mile, another quarter mile, I said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, another quarter mile. And at this point, I need Illiken to roll perception and Tallulah, and I need everybody else to roll Constitution saving throw.
I'm just going to start to use prestidigitation to warm up my clothes. So I can warm up to 3 cubic feet of material and it lasts for an hour.
Oh, slick.
I would also say, like, Jen's been, like, keeping pace with Better Ball. Like, she's kind of fluttering nearby, like, keeping an eye on them. Before that, also, like, I rolled a perception to see if I can notice them falling behind. It was a 16.
Okay.
I'll roll another one now. Yeah. You have noticed them falling behind with that?
What did you roll the second time?
Oh, the second time.
Yeah, you did notice them falling behind a little bit.
I
At 20.
assume I'm okay now, or am I still rolling?
You're still rolling your...
My warm clothes doesn't keep the cold at bay?
Well, you didn't say you were doing that until after I said roll the Constitution save, so they haven't taken effect yet. So
I wrote my con was an 11.
do what?
Yeah, my constitution was an 11. Theron, yours was a 12, I think.
Oh, 12, yes.
12 and 11.
Those pass.
Yep.
9.
Perception was 9.
Uh-oh.
Before that.
Perception was a 25 for me,
Yeah.
and a nat 20 for a 23 for Illican.
Okay.
Illican. Yeah.
You both notice that Beta is really struggling now, and he gets another level of exhaustion.
Before that, because I did say she was keeping an eye on him, and she would flutter down next to him. I go, "Come on, Bitterboy, you can do this." And she gives him bardic inspiration, so he can add a roll to that if he needs to.
Go ahead.
So she knows him
fine.
struggling.
Is it for saves?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if she's using it.
Oh, by the way, you have a level of exhaustion, so it's a disadvantage on saves.
No, con save
No.
is not disadvantage yet.
Okay.
Yes, that's ability checks. Yes,
What
it's
about
a
adding a
D6.
D6?
A D6,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
All you need is 1 point, so
That's a 6.
there you go. So you do not have another level of exhaustion. And as you warm up your clothes with prestidigitation, did I say that right this time?
Yeah.
Sure did.
It starts to feel a little bit better as you're going. Yara, did you want to do anything at this point?
No, she's trudging along.
Okay. Theron, you still have a level of exhaustion. When you rolled that, did you you had a 12?
Yes.
Okay. You notice that Beta is... You see a little steam coming off of his suit, his winter wear. And he suddenly... He might even look like he's working up a little bit of a sweat in his clothing.
And
So I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer to Beta and see if I can get some extra warmth there.
Hold me!
Peter, like I'm noticing that they're struggling, well, more Theron than Veritable now. Could he have gone towards Theron and offered him more like cold weather clothing?
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Yes.
You can do that.
Cold weather clothing, yeah. So you like take like a spare first. He goes, "Here, friend. I don't want you freezing on us. We need you." You'll give him a little bit more.
Cover up.
Illican stretches in the cold. Muscles bulging.
Flexes. Yeah, does a little flex and he keeps walking.
So, and then, go ahead.
Do we see anything with 25 and 23 perception?
Actually, that's what kept you from losing a teammate, so, to being lost. And the terrain is nice and flat and that sort of thing. And nothing seems to go wrong at this point. So, you don't see any animals, you don't see any creatures or anything like that. You don't even come upon any more tracks. And as you are walking, you continue for another hour. But this time, you come to something. And let's just...
Oh, pretty map. Okay. I was scouting ahead, so I'm assuming I'm the first one to see it.
I don't know how the A's got there in the snow, but okay. So, but yeah, you come Tallulah, you realize that you're all heading toward a deep ravine. And looking left and right, it goes on far beyond what you can see. The ravine does. And there doesn't seem to be a way around it. So, this is what you see. And
Yeah,
the
so
snow is
Tallulah
getting
was-
a little bit heavier.
So we've been
Oh,
traveling
damn.
for 3 hours.
Yes.
So Tallulah would have made her way back to Illiken. You guys just see basically Tallulah like pops in to talk to Illiken, disappears. Pops in to talk to Illiken, disappears. But this time, she comes to talk to Illiken and is just like, "Are you sure this is the way? There's an enormous ravine down. Everyone keep a sharp eye out. We don't want anyone to fall or slip." She looks at Illiken. "How are you gonna cross that?" And she points.
A little smile curls up. Just to ask Peter, is this the way to the ravine, or is it? Would he know that you don't need to?
He would know that it's beyond, that your
Beyond the
clan camp is beyond that. You are familiar that there is a ravine.
Alright.
Many of a victim has fallen into this ravine and been caught in an avalanche down below, or just fallen to their death, or been stuck down there and unable to climb out because they're so cold. Goliaths tend to do better, but the average citizen and non-Goliaths, people that don't have resistance to the cold, who are not used to the high altitudes and cold weather, they struggle the most.
You again telling the toilers. I'm not sure how the rest will do. I know I'll be fine. But I do know that this can be tough for. He stops himself from saying something like ordinary people.
This ravine, you would also know, is called Frostmaiden's Rift.
Frostmaiden's Rift.
Hmm.
Long time.
Well, how do you cross it?
Because you just you walk. I do believe you just. It's like a path. He just walks straight through it, right? Do you need to cross over the ravine, or is it like?
You need to find a way across.
Okay. Would he know how to do that?
You would know that at one point, one area is as good as any other to try because the rocks are slick with snow, with ice, and there are some handholds and that sort of thing. There's no bridge to get across, no rope bridge, because anything that is built would not last long. And there is enough stone, but there isn't. No one wants to risk working on a stone bridge there, and a rope bridge would just corrode snap from the cold weather if weight was put on it.
Yara will reach into her pack and she pulls out a grappling hook and a rope and is like,
Like nods. We need to find the right spot though. Okay, follow. He keeps
You
walking.
can just fly over.
Jim just nods.
Are you cold, Jem, or are you okay?
She's like, I'm okay. She's like sipping her wine. How
Like,
about you?
she's fine.
Yeah.
I will use my prestidigitation on Theron's clothing, hand her my necklace, and disappear inside of it.
May I take that? Tallulah says to Yara. She starts like tying a knot, and she goes, okay. Grabs it and looks with Illican for a place to get it stuck.
Sorry,
Go ahead. Are we meant to? She turns and says, "Are we meant to climb down and back up, or try to get across, straight out?"
Would it be like that? Would it go down and then climb up? So I assume that's kind of like you climb the mountain. Yeah. So he goes. He kind of looks at you a bit confused, like we climb.
Right.
Okay. So he would hold out his hand for the grappling hook.
I'm quite good with it. Do you prefer to throw it yourself?
I wasn't going to throw, but sure.
Yara is
She hands it to
signaling
you?
something, so
Yeah, she's like, just not noticing that.
so I think if she sees that Illican has the grappling hook, so she's watching the grappling hook and going to Illican, and so she'll look at Illican and she'll tell him, we should just tie off the rope on this end and use the grappling hook to go up the other side.
yeah, because it's 75 feet across.
Yeah.
I think so. Hey, you get a feeling he didn't think of that before.
Right, and she goes, we can't swing because it's too wide, and the force would it would be bad. We would go splat. Don't do that.
Yes,
and if we use the grappling hook on this side, chances are it's going to get caught, so we can't get anything to go up on the other side. So we tie the rope off on this side with a sturdy knot that we can pull out, and then we use the grappling hook on the other side to go up.
So whilst you guys were whilst Illican was looking at Yara and Yara was speaking in his mind,
she's
Tallulah
like very intense eye contact.
Tallulah was doing something. So do you have a rope with you, Illican?
I do think so.
Okay,
Just
you
so you
don't
know,
anymore.
it is a 50-foot drop down into the ravine.
It's
Right.
funnily enough, it's
So-
50.
I
You
will
don't
Yes.
also offer my rope for my backpack.
Right. So what Tallulah was doing whilst this was happening is a 25 sleight of hand to take Illican's rope, tie it up with the rope on the grappling hook, tie her rope to the grappling hook, so now they have a 150-foot rope. And she would be like, excuse me, and takes like the grappling hook whilst they're doing this.
Yeah, like it was about
And
Rolls it.
Peter, how many foot did you say was the drop?
How many?
How many feet?
It's 50 feet high and 75 feet across.
Okay, so I happen to have a 50 feet
Yeah, they just tied
rope.
3
I
pieces.
just tied 3, so we have a 150-foot rope now.
Oh, got it.
So wait, you grab the rope? Do you throw it? You just take it out of his
I'm
hand?
going to throw it.
He
I'm
was-
going to
he was about to
basically
say
do
something.
it with my bow. I'm going to pull
Right.
like the grappling hook as an
Yeah.
arrow and shoot
Yeah.
it.
See, he would have let you to like. Illa can do like a strength check to hold on to the rope because he was about to say something about she's taking the rope off him.
Also, Tallulah, give me a perception roll.
I'm gonna hold on to that rope.
That is a 19.
You notice that Yara is grabbing her head and freaking out right now.
Yeah. Because she just shot it. Can I do to see if I get to the other side?
So, did she just take? Sorry, Peter. If she was trying to pull the rope out of his hand, he would have been holding it tightly because he was still talking to Yara.
Oh.
Not
So
to ruin your fun, Tallulah. He would have been holding on to it.
That was like, excuse me.
He's holding it. Like,
and she points to like 3 ropes long, and she's like,
he's like, how did you do that? He was so busy looking at Yara. No, Yara has a good idea. What are you doing? He kind of looks to what
if I shoot it to the other side, it's easier if we just crawl across it.
But no, we should tie it to this end. Like Yara said, it kind of points to Yara.
So Yara's looking at this plan, and she looks down at like her arms, and the idea of having to like hold herself across an entire ravine. She'll sign to Tallulah. Do you really think I'd be able to like pull myself across the ravine with my arms?
What'd she say? Like looks between both of you.
Oh, she's worried that she's not gonna be able to crawl the way I said it.
She was like,
and then I jump in, like, armor is not very useful to cross across the ravine on a rope.
Hmm.
And what's Beta doing at this point?
He's in the fishbowl.
I went into the fishbowl because I figured that they would just let the bird either fly people across or fly the rope across so that they could, hook in the grapple, use the rope, hook in the grapple, use the rope, and have everything back. But they're figuring other plans out, so I'm just waiting and watching and listening.
But you think it's easier to climb up that height? You'll have to be stronger than just with your feet and hands crawl across.
I'll take
Yara's doing
we just
math,
need to find a way across.
And she goes, and she's signing like 75 feet across or 50 feet up.
Down. And then up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but down you can just repel. It doesn't take that much energy.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, sorry, have you told this to Illa? Because he's asking what she's saying.
Yeah, she's speaking it out loud. What did Theron say? Sorry, about crawling upside down on a rope.
So probably the best bet would be to find where we can slant down and slide through the rope instead of climbing it. But then that's where we turn to Jem and say, would you be able to cross and see for a good spot to tie the rope across the ravine and be able to slide down the rope so that we don't have to worry about getting tired crossing?
I see. So somewhere on the other side that is lower.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. And she kind of starts to fly up and head towards the other side to spot any more accessible ways up.
Okay. Okay, so you could see the other side, right?
Yeah.
The lighting.
Okay.
You see the snow is packed really tight. Jim sees that the snow is packed really tight over there. There are a few low spots. Right here is one where it's not quite as safe as it could be, but you think that Jim thinks everybody might be able to climb up that way, or a little further up but there doesn't seem to be anything to attach a rope to there. In fact, as she looks around, the only place to attach a rope would be jagged rocks sticking up right in this area.
Okay.
Otherwise,
like
you'd
that?
have to hope that the grappling hook holds on some stone.
So Jen should do the flyover, come back. Yes. Well, I would reaffirm, I really hate this place. There is some jagged rocks over there where you can put the rope around. Or there's another spot over there where there's no place to put the rope, which is a little bit more accessible.
So just to clarify, it is somewhere where our plan would work, right? Of
We're
sliding.
basically
can-
trying to create a rappel rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could.
So
hire a rope.
basically climb down or climb across?
No.
Slide
Right, so
down.
Peter, we're
Okay.
trying to we're on this side of the ravine. We want a side of the ravine on this side that is slightly
Oh,
lower.
I see.
So that the rope is like that, we can slide across.
Well, the jagged rope might be like 5 feet lower. The jagged rock might be 5 feet lower. It's a risk if you're willing to take it. 5
Yes, we don't
feet
have
lower
any
should be
choice.
enough to angle the rope so you could slide.
Right.
Mm.
So yeah, Yara is curious about that. I feel like she's got the intelligence score to be curious about if the slope is steep enough that we would be able to do that, or if we would get stuck in the middle somewhere.
Okay, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be investigation? 'Cause-
No, because she's figuring out how the rope would work going across there. She's not looking at anything right now. She's just thinking it through. What you got to call out your rolls because I can't see them.
14.
Okay. Your concern would be that the rope will definitely dip in the middle as weight is applied, and you're not real secure that it won't dip too far with just a 5 feet lower distance.
All right. I think she'd communicate that to Theron.
So let's see. Jem, what else did you see on the other side of the ravine?
So apart from the Soviet, did you see anything else apart from those two spots?
The tightly packed snow, more rocks to climb. Seems to be a path going up around right here where I'm pinging. And that's about it.
She'll turn to Theron and relay that. He said the spots, but not as accessible.
Let's see. How many would you be able to carry someone across the ravine?
She looks nervously around. I could. She looks for help because she's.
And I turn to point specifically Jara.
She was like looking worried at someone like towards Elikin or something, and then no, that should be fine. And she kind of walks over to Yara. I mean, you can try.
So
Okay.
we
So I
are
turn to
gonna.
Jara.
Sorry to interrupt. We're gonna go to a quick 5-minute break because the DM's bladder is screaming at him. So.
Too much input here.
Fair enough.
Right.
We will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. And we are back. Okay, so right at this moment, as you are all trying to figure out a way across the ravine, the Gith is listening in to all of these suggestions. And he says, Are you crazy? I don't think I can make it across that rope. Can't we just climb down? Maybe the trail leads somewhere.
Paolo looks at him.
And looks kind of
If you're not strong enough to get across, how are you gonna be strong enough to climb back up?
I don't really
Illican looks at
know.
him. Illican leans close to Twila. He's useless. We should leave him.
Well, I can jump down.
Jump down.
Yes. Getting
This
back
far
up
out?
is the biggest problem, but I can jump down. By the way, all of you have control of his token, so you can alt double click his token to see his abilities. He has feather fall.
Oh. Hmm.
Is
Illican's
any-
just very amused at this guy saying he could just jump down and survive the fall.
I don't
So,
think.
go ahead.
She's just like, I don't think jumping down is a good idea. If you
No,
really
let him,
struggle-
Tallulah. Let them.
Oh, wait, actually, Illican, what if you and I get across and then they climb down and we pull them up?
Yeah.
That way we don't have to worry about everybody else having the struggle to get across. We can just pull them up. You
Yes.
hold on to the rope and we just pull you up on the other side.
I could go tie the rope. And there's, like Jen kind of like walks in.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a non-issue for Jem.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna fly.
By the way, you're doing a great job with her accent.
I'm,
Would you be okay with that, Yara? If you hold on to the rope and we pull you up?
I can
I mean, Yara will look at you and look at Illican and be like, she'll sign and be like, I think Illa can do it. Can you?
I will be helping him. I'll just be helping him. I won't be pulling you up by myself.
Okay.
just to clarify, I'm not carrying her. Okay, am I? And she looks towards you.
No.
Okay.
You don't mind tying it up?
Not at all. And she'll, unless there's anything else anyone needs to say to her, she'll go across again with the rope.
And how are y'all getting down to the ravine?
Okay.
Yeah, we got to get down first.
We gotta climb. She goes like, Jen, come back. Right.
No,
Well,
there's
Theron
another
has a
rope,
50-foot
right?
rope.
Theron has a rope. Yeah.
Oh, he
Theron
can use
has a
his rope? Cool.
Yeah.
She goes.
And Jen can even untie it to return it to him.
No.
Exactly.
I used my rope, Illican's rope, and Yara's rope.
So Theron still has his rope.
Theron still has this.
So we'll tie the rope and we'll start rappelling.
Beta is in his hot tub kicked back.
Yeah. Right. So, Peter, to get, crawl across, like I suggested, feet and hands across the rope, that would be how Tallulah would cross it.
I would say you can choose between acrobatics or athletics.
There we-
Once the rope
Uh-huh.
is across, but we have to get some people down there first.
What do you mean? Jem is flying to get the rope across.
Okay, fine.
Nice try, Peter.
And
So
nobody's
is it-
going
is
in
this-
the ravine.
And meanwhile, Theron is tying off his rope so that they can climb down into the ravine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you need?
Anybody gonna let Beta know about this plan?
He can hear everything
mean-
from the fishbowl.
I don't know how it works.
His
I mean,
ears are
Beta's
clogged.
just like, peace, I'm out, you know? I don't have to do that.
Jem's taking care of me. I'm in good hands. Or wings.
Yeah.
Or both.
Both. Both, yeah. She's got both.
So that's a 19 acrobatics to get across. Once the rope is there.
Okay.
Go down.
You shimmy across the rope pretty well. Halfway across, the wind, it picks up, and for a second you start to slip a little, but then you tighten your grip and you make it the rest of the way across. And that would put
Delicate.
you... Let me put your token about where you would be. As soon as I find your token. Yeah. Your token moved. Let's say... Yeah, right there.
Yep. She's like gesturing to Illiken as she like makes sure the rope is tight.
You gonna call out to him?
No, just gesturing.
Gesturing. Cracks his neck. He'll start to shimmy across as well.
Okay, how much do you weigh?
Wow. Yeah, that's a beefy boy.
He's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
I am not holding the rope. The rope is
He's-
stuck on the ice. Tied across.
About over 90 kilos, I would say. He's like almost 8 foot tall. So he's like
Over
He's
400
beefy.
pounds, over 300
No.
pounds. I don't. Well,
No,
Goliaths
wait, 90
are heavy.
kilos.
they're heavy, yeah.
Yeah, 90 kilos in pounds is 200 pounds.
That is
Probably 90. I would say 95. He's muscly.
a tiny Goliath.
That is not a tiny Goliath. That's average for them.
A dwarf
Average
is 180.
Average weight is 280 to 340.
For the Goliaths?
For
Yeah.
Goliath, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there you go. So it's 400 pounds then. Damn.
What? You just gave
AKA
him like an extra 60
136
pounds?
kilos.
Somebody speak in Imperial because I don't understand.
300 pounds.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
on
So,
then, Peter.
Illiken, you gonna start to cross?
Yes. He's already. And before he does that, though, he goes, Thrime, behold! And he starts to like. This is like a trial for him. He's gonna try. He's time to shimmy across.
Okay. Which would you prefer to roll? Acrobatics or athletics?
Obviously, acrobat, no, athletics, Peter.
Okay, roll me athletics with disadvantage because of your weight.
Oh, man. Okay.
Despite his strength, what, Peter?
If that's the
strength,
case-
I mean. Yeah, athletics, yeah.
If that's the case, he will psych himself up. He goes, for Thrime! And he's gonna rage. So it's gonna be a straight roll with his athletics.
There you go, Peter.
That's fine.
18.
Nice.
Okay, so you're shimmying across. Well, you're pulling yourself across.
Pulling. Yeah.
Are your legs crossed on the rope too, or are you just
Yeah.
hanging by your hands? Okay.
No, he would be using like both his upper torso and his legs to like give
Okay.
him
So you
pull
get to
himself
about the
across.
halfway mark, and the rope is sagging really bad. And it's an upward travel to get to the other side now because you're weighing the rope down in the middle. And so you need to roll another athletics. No disadvantage because you're raging, but
Still raging. Hold on.
It's harder,
That's
but he
not-
makes it.
If that's not enough, I'll use a reroll. Sure.
Oh, that would be so easy to make you use up a reroll. By the way, Yara, I did give you 2 rerolls because Jen resubscribed last session and Mariana did this session.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, thank
and
you.
every time there's a subscription renewal or a gifted subscription, the whole party gets reroll points. So,
Okay.
you're pulling and you're pulling and you make it to, let me grab your token, you're about to hear when the ice on the rope is accumulating and it's getting hard to hold on to. And
Can I extend my hand to help him up?
you're going to help up a 300 pound
It's
dude.
just, is you saying that is the rope that is slipping, so it's not slipping my hand, not necessarily
Right,
holding
the
him
rope
up.
is, the snow is freezing the rope, the cold temperature, and so it's slick now.
Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying. My hand won't be. So if he needs somewhere to perch to pull himself up,
Okay.
is the dog gonna?
He's a little bit out of reach. He struggles and he pulls. And then from there he reaches out and his fingertips touch yours and he stretches a little further and you manage to join hands and you start pulling, giving him leverage. And now I need you to roll, Tallulah. And
Athletics.
yep.
Gemma's there, right? Because she went across with the rope, correct?
Yeah, you never said she went back, so
Yeah, so she would grab onto Tallulah and come help her.
So, so that would give me advantage?
oh sure.
She's helping.
She's holding your waist as you're pulling.
Yeah, she's like,
So that's 15 minus 2. That's 13.
That is good enough. You pull Illikin up next to you.
There you go.
And let's go
easy
ahead
muscles
and move.
bulging.
All right, so that leaves Yara and I to rappel down and climb back up.
And the GIF.
Oh,
And
the
Beta
gift.
Bowl. Yeah.
Nobody gets. Beta Bowl is
No,
in
beta
Beta
bale's
ball's
in the
in the-
bowl.
With
Can I
who?
just kick the gift down there? Since he has shoulder
So-
pull, can I just kick him down?
Who's holding the bowl?
Jem has
Jem
my
is
necklace
there.
on.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
Jan has it.
all right. So, what's the B stand for?
Fishbowl.
Oh, okay. Well, then that means you have the fishbowl.
No, it means I'm in the fishbowl.
Oh,
Very true.
because B stands for fishbowl.
Yep.
Bowl. BOWL.
He's a fish. He can't spell. Okay, so. All right.
He
so
already established he cannot read, so it's probably
A safe assumption.
Tiberius, Theron, and Yara are. I almost said Yora. Are on the other side still.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead, Darren.
I was gonna start rappelling down to secure the area before Yara comes down.
Okay, Tiberius says, "You two go first. I'll untie the rope, and then I'll feather fall to you."
Yara will shake her head and say, no, after you.
People just don't trust one another anymore. And he runs.
Once more.
He goes and he jumps off, and he floats down to the ravine,
So I thought
complaining
Yara,
the whole way, saying, "Nobody trusts anybody. I can't get over this."
I turned to Yara before jumping down and say, I still don't trust him, so I will go and secure our passage down and our passage back up.
And Yara will respond and say, "It's not about trust. It's about not leaving him to die."
Yes, but we gotta be careful that he doesn't make us he doesn't leave us here as food for everything out there.
Well,
And
luckily
you hear
there
from below, "Are you coming?" And it echoes along the ravine. And you hear a rumble.
Yes,
And then nothing.
We gotta move.
it's like, it sounds like there was an avalanche.
Yes, we gotta move.
Okay.
But we made it down.
All right.
Yeah,
Yara
down's fine. Problem's up, innit?
Yara will rappel down.
Okay, both of you give me a... I guess that would be... Well, pick between athletics or acrobatics, both of you.
I'll take athletics.
I'll take acrobatic.
Alrighty.
I got a 21 on athletics. Let me see if I saw it right. Yes, 21.
21 and
17 acrobatic.
Okay. You make it down into the ravine pretty easily. The rope is dangling down. You gonna leave the rope behind or call out for Jen to
I think Yara, well, she can't really sign, but I think the original plan was to have Jem come and get the rope.
and get the rope. Yeah, Jem's gonna do that.
She goes, oh, let's make you. And she so she's helped you pull Illican up. She's gonna fly across.
She flies over, she unties the rope, bundles it up, and then flies back across.
Right. And then as she's doing that, we're coming across.
Okay.
Climb up.
I need Illican, Jem, and Tallulah to roll perception. Beta, are you out of the ball yet?
No way.
I am gonna use a reroll point because that was terrible.
Drop it on the map.
I did. That's much better.
I hear nothing. That was a 7.
I have a 21 perception. But initially I had a nat 1, so no.
Jem is at 21.
Yes.
Illican was at 12.
Okay. Jem and Tallulah hear a cracking noise behind you.
Turn to look at it.
And she lands and goes, looks to you,
And
Tallulah.
it kind of echoes a little bit too.
Tallulah looks back. What does it seem to be? Is it like... What is it?
It sounds like ice cracking.
Are we on ice or are we on the stone?
You are on snow-covered stone, but
Okay.
above and behind you is more snow-covered stone and frozen whatever.
So some ice is cracking behind us.
Yes. Further behind. It's at a distance.
Right. Jem?
Oui? She looks towards you.
Would
She's
you
like,
mind
where-
flying up and seeing if there's anything happening over there?
She ruffles her feathers nervously. Yes. And she flies up to take a look. And perception check, I guess.
With advantage, right?
I don't know.
Like height? Our DM is distracted.
My DM is distracted.
Sorry, 1 second.
Fine. Everything's clear, obviously. There's no
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll roll for now. Oof.
Just to remind everyone, Peter copied the old tokens, so the ones that don't have exhaustion anymore, you might want to take that off your token.
All right. Yes.
I still got my exhaustion,
The green.
unfortunately.
You still have one, yeah, but I think Gem doesn't. Illican don't. Peter.
Yes.
Gem flew up to get a vantage point to see what the cracking noise was.
Okay.
Yes.
As she flies, I'm not going to have her roll perception because she's pretty mobile right now. And the snow is coming down. It's like I said, it's not light, it's not heavy, it's kind of somewhere between. She can see as the rocks get higher, the snow is tightly packed against the rocks. And there is a lot of snow. And she can see a crack forming along the ridge in the snow. Slowly, and you hear that cracking noise again, and then another crack appears a little further down.
She would go, no. She would fly back towards Tallulah and point towards that. She goes, it is not the final time, I would say. I hate this place. The ice is cracking. She points towards, again, urgently in that direction.
Would that sound like something that could bring a lot of snow down? Was that gonna affect us directly right now?
It sounds. It would. Illican would know that this is a sure sign that an avalanche could occur at any time.
Right. We need to get them up quickly and get somewhere where the snow will not cover us. I'll help you. Gem, I think all three of them will hold the rope so Illican can pull.
Yes,
Yara
we need to hurry.
Okay,
An avalanche could be imminent.
So Yara, do you tie it around your waist or something? How are you? Just holding on to it, or you're muted?
Yeah, sorry, my headphones died, so I had to mute myself, so preventing echo. I feel like first she would make sure Tiberius was tied up.
Okay.
Tied up?
All right.
Huh?
Yeah, tied up the rope.
The monk's going first.
Going first.
Oh, you're sending the monk up first?
And I and I intervene and I say, no, Yara, you go first.
No.
I'll keep on. He will go after.
No, I won't.
will make sure he makes it in.
No, I won't.
Tiberius just grabs the rope and says, I'll go, and starts holding on to the rope and says, pull me up! And you hear a little
immediately
crack.
Yeah,
Mouse is balding. Cool.
Yeah, it's not the time to argue. Please go up.
Athletics roll, Illican?
With the fact that because me and Jem are helping.
Yeah. With advantage. Real men do it without advantage.
Wow.
No. Nice, 22.
22. And you pull him up so rapidly that he almost lets go of the rope. He's so surprised. And he reaches the top and kind of crawls on the snow to get behind y'all to a safer place. And starts panting and says, thank you. I thought they were going to leave me down there. And next?
Yeah, Illican's
Yeah.
braces himself.
I think she'd look at Theron and she'd be like, realistically speaking, you're better used to the party. You should go first.
Go up. I can seize the party in my lift up. I have armor. Go up first.
Okay, and she'll tie it around her waist.
Okay. she gives a little tug to the rope.
All right.
Roll with an
Here you go again.
advantage. Athletics.
$21.
This is what Limkin's here for. Oh, Illican! I said Limkin. Wrong game. Wrong game.
So, Yara, you feel him smoothly pulling you up, hand over hand, and then you reach the top, and Tallulah reaches out a hand and takes you by the hand as Illican unties the rope from your waist and lowers it back down, and you are safe. You are at the top. You can move your token over there.
And then when it's my turn, I will wrap up, and at the same time, I will, while they're helping me up, I will also assist to go up. So,
Okay.
One more.
you need me to roll?
Illican is doing the rolling, so
Come on, Illican.
drop him. Drop him. I mean, go.
No.
Go.
19.
Hey.
All right.
He's getting tired, like 22, 21, 19. He's getting tired, but he's...
Theron, as you are being pulled up, you're bracing your boots against the rocks and doing it real Jason Statham style, making it up those ropes. And finally, you reach the top. And Illican, one-handed, reaches down while the other hand is holding the rope and pulls you all the rest of the way.
All right. I think once Yara was at the top, she'd immediately start looking for some place where we could go in case of an avalanche.
Okay.
Jen would have been doing the same.
Okay, so roll me a perception roll. Whoever's looking.
Jen was too scared. Oh, man.
I'm gonna be looking around. So I'm gonna roll a perception roll.
And
11.
okay.
You guys don't forget you guys have reroll points too.
Yeah, you know what? I am going to re-roll that.
All
Wait,
right.
before you reroll, let me see what I get. Yeah, reroll.
You guys have to like click on your cards
Yeah,
and drag it to the screen.
Okay, re-roll. Okay, and then...
All right, and now start
actually have
packing
to
up the
re-roll.
rope as well.
Well, that's a little better. 17.
Hey.
Alrighty. So, wrong window here. Oh, why can't I? Man, my buttons, too many shortcuts. Okay, so, as you look, you see down to the south along the ridge, the snow is starting to flutter and roll down the edge there from above. And it seems like the only way is to follow the trail north. And as you are scoping that out, you hear a loud crack.
Right.
And
Yara's just gonna like frantically point in the direction of the north path and start going towards it.
you all see the snow starting to rumble and start coming down at you.
Let's go. Let's get right there beneath the so here's the thing, right? Avalanche is coming. This is like a height thing, right? So if we get right pressed up against the rock, it'll go over us. Right?
Not necessarily.
I guess you have to
pushes
see.
everyone.
Where
Yeah.
are you going? There is a trail
I-
that leads up this way. And
That's where Yara
Yeah, I
is
don't see it.
running.
Okay.
She's just
I will
looking
follow. I rolled a 23 sleight of hand to manage to bring the rope and grappling hook with us.
okay. Everybody moving?
Yes, but
Yeah.
Yara's gonna look back and make sure Tybris is following.
Okay.
Better ball too.
Well,
Bowl,
Beta
Beta
Ball's
Ball
in the
is,
bowl.
I like how the torch has exhaustion.
So let it go out.
It's exhausted.
It's getting close. The snow is just rumbling down. And it is coming straight at you. You can
I
actually
cannot see my token.
Huh?
I'm having some technical difficulties here. I cannot see my token.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as you all flee to the north, the snow comes rumbling down. And just a little bit further, you might actually make it to safety.
And still in this direction, right?
It's going toward the
This
ravine.
oh this one. Okay.
Flying full speed.
Yeah, and up here, the trail leads here, and there is a thin ledge going around the rock, the stone. Okay, so when you get that far at the avalanche, you look behind you, and it looked like the avalanche was going to reach you, but it just continues past and starts filling the ravine. And you narrowly miss being caught in an avalanche. And you made it to safety. So, right here is a ledge that leads around the rock. And if you are going that way, we will continue from there.
Are we? Hillican?
Yeah, Illican is just busy like taking it all in, like He turns to everyone, "Welcome to the north." Kind of like he's walking past everyone. Jam's like, "I hate it here."
Illican,
Pelican, is that the way?
you know that your camp is only about half a mile from the ravine.
Okay. Alright, so up which way? This way?
North and then east.
North and then east. Okay.
You gotta
Okay,
go
so
around
quick-
these ledges first.
Quick question. How tall is this ledge?
Oh, that is a good 60 feet.
Oh, no, okay.
So, as you all, I'm going to go ahead and move some tokens here. Oh, maybe not. Yara, you don't need the light right now, right? Oh, okay, you got it. So, Jem leaves the fishbowl behind, apparently. Because Beta isn't moving his token. So, Jem is like, I seem to have forgotten something.
No, I did not.
So, you all make your way onto the ledge. It's a thin ledge. Your back, you can't walk straight along this ledge. You have to have your back against the wall. You as you make your way, switching screens here. Yay, everything lines up. And as you make your way, the ledge, there's snow packed up against it about 8 inches high up against the wall. So it's a little bit slippery and awkward to make your way. I need everybody to give me an acrobatic save. Or fall to your
save?
death. Yeah.
Dex save, you mean?
Yeah, dex save, sorry.
Dex save?
There's a thing called reroll point.
I am gonna do a reroll point on this one, Peter.
Okay, just plop the reroll point onto the desktop, onto the map. And
23.
How they just
you
okay.
click on the card, it'll open
Uh-huh.
up a window, and then you just drag a card onto the map.
E.
There's my reroll point.
It's on your name on the bottom of the screen.
No,
yeah,
he's there. He's done it, Peter. He's there.
Okay.
All right, let's
Good,
reroll.
Peter,
Yes,
dex save, or could Illican steady himself with his
Yes.
strength?
it's a
I-
dexterity save.
Okay.
Hey, nat 20.
Nat 20 on
Nat
that.
1 and then a nat 20.
No, never mind. Not yet.
So
16.
Yara got an 11.
I did.
Got it.
Theron got a 2. Did you re-roll, Theron?
I rerolled
Yeah,
on a
it's
nat 20.
Nat 20.
Okay.
21.
Oh, that was your nat 20. Okay.
That was his nat 20, yeah.
Tallulah got a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Illican got a
16.
16. Everybody saved. Good job. So,
What about Gem?
She's
yeah.
flying.
Gem flies.
Oh, she's
Doesn't need to
flying.
save.
yeah. Gem slips. Gem fails her save and then catches herself flying and then sits back down on the ledge. So, as you continue on, nervous, the wind is howling and the ice is slippery and you're even those with cold resistance are feeling a little bit of the chill. The temperature is starting to drop a little bit. And finally, you make your way along the ledge and you come to it like a turning, not really a staircase, but rocks that are layered going upward. And you make your way up those rocks, and there's flat land ahead. And you can see mountains in the distance about a half a mile away. And you set out. Is Illican and Tallulah in the lead again?
Yes.
Yep. Stealth and perception.
Okay.
So that is Tallulah. She's doing a 24 stealth and a 19 perception.
Would
Okay.
Illican need to roll a survival? Kind of like make sure he's going the right way, or would he just not?
I survival with advantage.
Advantage?
And I'm also gonna do a perception to keep an eye on my surroundings.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well as scouting
Okay.
up ahead.
I was just going to suggest that I call Ramon to ask him a question, like in a secret room, but then I realized, wait, he's in Australia. I ain't paying that cost.
You can call him like WhatsApp and stuff,
You
Peter.
can just message me on Discord, Peter.
Yeah, put them into the Discord.
Yeah.
We
can do that.
different Discord
If you
rooms.
make me the host, you can hop
You can-
out and back in.
You can do that with the Zoom, putting a separate room temporary.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to throw the windows off.
Okay.
Well, give me a second to do some typing.
Go ahead.
That's all right.
I mean, we can just all put our headsets down.
Yeah. Again, you guys just see Tallulah kind of disappear. And then from time to time appear to talk to Illican and disappear again.
Nobody can see Bedable, but if they could, they would see him lounging. You've got like one of those fish tank signs that says "Gone Fishing," and he's just chilling on his tropical vacation.
I got a little better ball.
He's just traveling in style, you know. He's having a good
Yeah,
time.
like we're all like, oh, what about this? And he's like, you know what you guys do with that? I'm gonna go. That's amazing.
Uh,
That's definitely one of the coolest, if not the coolest, warlocks.
So,
Just
is that the
discipline.
clan that you are a part of?
Yes.
Okay. And is that where you're leading them, or is it the other option?
He would be leading them there since he wouldn't be really welcome in the other clan.
Okay. Alrighty. That's what I needed to know.
Secrets.
So, as... Oh, wow, this is going to be good. Let me just check the dynamic lighting on that map real quick. Ooh. Nice. Nice. And...
But it was still during the day, right?
Yeah, you're still during the day, but, like... There's only a couple hours of what they call daylight here, and that's dim light. The rest of the time it's dark. So even though it would be daylight hours, it could still be dark. So, and right now it's still dim light, but not much time left of it. So, as you are treading along in the snow, an hour passes, and I need Tallulah and Illiken to do a perception roll, and everybody that's in the cold do a Constitution save.
Sorry, this has been how long?
An hour.
No.
So
Yeah.
Theron would
I
still
can't
be
say.
in his sauna suit, so he should be exempt.
6.
Thank you.
That's,
Uh,
are you out of the bowl, Beta?
No.
Tallulah, what'd you
That's
say
right.
you rolled?
18 for perception. I mean, I had rolled a 19 initially, but I'm assuming that was an hour before. So
Okay, and Illiken?
Con save?
No,
Perception,
yours is
perception.
perception.
Perception. Right.
Yara?
10.
What's that?
yeah, I got a 6 con.
6.
Okay.
10 from Illiken.
Well, Illiken, as far as you know, everything is going great. There's no... I mean, you're a little confused on the direction you're going all of a sudden, and you're having a little bit of trouble seeing the landmarks and that sort of thing. Tallulah, you you notice that Illiken might look a little bit uncertain as you're traveling, but you also notice far in the distance, you could swear you glimpsed a little bit of movement, like a quarter mile ahead, but you're not sure what it was because it was there and then it was gone. And Yara, the temperature is so cold, you're shivering so bad that your ribs hurt on your sides from kind of tightening your cloak around yourself, and you're shaking, your teeth are chattering, and you get a level of exhaustion. Oh, people are messaging me. Greg.
I'm gonna run a perception to make sure we're not missing anyone.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But Tallulah is one of the
Uh,
leaders, and she would have noticed if someone was missing. Well, actually, technically, Beta isn't visible, but
Well, but we know where he is.
Yes.
by the way, did Jem roll a Constitution save?
He did. 13.
Okay.
And on my perception, I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh. Everybody is present and accounted for. And as you look at...
Sometimes he doesn't see Tallulah, but sure.
Oh, that's true.
Unless,
Yeah, Tallulah isn't visible.
always
right
there? Yeah.
Comes and goes. Like
Yeah,
season.
goes and goes. I got 24. So.
So, but you do, as you're looking around for Tallulah, you do see her dart from one place to another and then disappear again. And then you also see something moving way ahead. Your eyes are not quite as good as... Well, actually, they're exactly the same. But it looks like... You could swear it looks like a very tall humanoid. And then it's gone again. About a quarter mile ahead.
So I tried to say, did anyone notice that?
Yeah. You hear it's like Tallulah is technically almost behind, like next to you. It's like, yep.
So I get startled briefly and almost drawing weapons until I realize it's Tallulah's voice. Right.
Oh, sorry. Did I startle you?
Well, it's not a good idea to sneak on a night at times.
Sorry. And she kind of sneaks away and disappears again.
And like the Batman, she's gone.
So, what was that?
Who was that masked woman? Okay, so y'all continue on, trudging
I'm going to
along.
be focused on that area because I also
Okay.
saw it.
Okay, and nothing seems to reveal itself as you're getting further and further along. And then we will do the Constitution saves and the perception rolls again.
You know,
It
yeah,
takes you
so
about
if
an
it's been
hour
an
to go
hour-
that far.
Right. If it's been an hour and we're getting close to it, I just want to have an arrow notched on my bow just in case.
Okay. Anybody else want to weaponize?
That's another.
Elegant is the weapon. Sure.
So a 20 on con.
Got a 2 on con.
A 9 on perception.
Reroll?
Oh no.
No.
Yeah.
You gonna use a reroll?
Feeling it now.
Not right now, no.
Oof. Exertion level 2. Oh, that's half speed. Damn.
Jim's feeling it as well.
Tallulah's gonna do what Gilligan did earlier for Theron. She's gonna come around and take one of her fur cloak, wrap it around. Yeah. I hope this helps a little bit.
Vera, how long is the effect that you bestowed?
It was only good for an hour. You're on your own.
Okay. Just wanted to be certain.
Yep.
Oh, so you have
So-
to roll 2 then.
I did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he failed.
Oh,
That's
that-
why I was double checking.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
did. I
Jim,
just double checking because I remember it.
So
so Jim failed it.
tell
Sorry.
me your rolls, everybody that rolled.
20.
2.
5 and 18.
Who
So
was the
5
5?
from Gem or Con,
Yep.
and then 18 from Perception from Relican.
And Tallulah?
Tallulah got 20 perception.
And did you roll stealth again?
I can do so. That is 19 stealth.
Sheesh. Okay. Beta, are you safe from the cold within the bowl?
Oh yeah, it's whatever temperature I want it to be.
Oh man, that's so wrong. He's there enjoying the comforts of home. Are you in there? Jim shakes the.
Let me in there.
Yeah, she probably was.
Technically,
Can you get me in there?
really knows.
She's just.
Yara and Jim each add a level of exhaustion. So, and as you Yara, you are shaking so bad. Your fingertips are just numb. Your ears hurt like there's ice shards digging into them.
Yeah. She'll take a lesson that she learned from somewhere and like start like going like this.
Okay. Your breath is crystallizing with each breath, and it hurts to breathe in. It's so cold. And then Illiken and Tallulah, you each notice the snow in various areas around you all shifts just slightly. And then something rises up from the snow from each spot, and you are surrounded by Goliaths. But they're not dressed like the Goliaths from Illiken's clan. They are dressed like the Goliaths from his enemy clan.
Okay.
To this, where is Tallulah? She had been close to Illiken.
You know she's always nearby, even though you can't necessarily see her.
At this point, Tyrus practically lets out a silent scream, turns and runs, and gets forearmed.
No, Yara would try and grab him.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere,
Okay,
buddy.
give me a, I guess, an unarmed strike roll to see if you catch him.
Would be more of a dex thing, wouldn't it? Because it's reaction time.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead. Yeah.
Or a strength check if you want me to try and grapple him, which that would go poorly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Did you hear about the 1D&D rules changing that to a to-hit roll?
I have no idea.
That's going to be weird.
It's weird, yeah.
I'm going to.
Okay, so what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
I think you said you could do dex.
Yeah.
That's
Just a base
Yep.
dex, no acrobatics or athletics.
Well, I'm pretty easy, so yeah, you can do acrobatics. The bonus is probably
Either
bigger.
way, it's going to be the same, so I'm just going to try to roll. Maybe, if it will let me. $13.
You manage to grab him by the back of the collar of his actually you grab him by the hood of his cloak and yank it off his head and jerk him back like a horse collar, and his feet fly out from under him and he lands on the ground on his back.
And she'll for once, she'll disregard her need for consent to speak in his mind. She'll look down at him and say, "If you want to live, stop being stupid."
Yes,
nice.
ma'am.
Quick,
I wish we
quick
had the
thing.
scary voice for that.
Yeah.
At this point, Peter, is everyone else noticing the Goliath?
Yeah, no, that's my question. What? So Illiken and Tallulah at the front notice the Goliaths, right? We know we see them.
Everyone notices them.
Immediately.
And but they don't notice Tallulah.
Okay.
because she's ducked behind a snowbank or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I will
But you're still within the
automatically-
perimeter.
I will
Yes, we-
automatically, in response to the Goliath, I will prep for battle.
So here's what Tallulah is gonna do. She had a bow. I told you she had a notched arrow, right? She's gonna shoot at the foot, like not at the foot, not to hit the person, but like right
in front of them.
front of the person, like a warning shot. She's
Okay.
gonna shoot right there, like as a hold thing, and she looks at it as she expects Illican to talk as she threatens them, like stop right there, sort of thing.
Okay. When you do that, all of the Goliaths, there's 5 of them, they all lift their own hardwood bows and draw back the strings, and one of them says, "Drop your weapons."
He looks
You can
at
hear the bows. These bows they're long bows, but they look like some kind of wood like you've never seen, and you can hear the wood creaking as they're drawn back. You can hear the ding as the string is drawn
Attention.
back, and
They're
the
like
arrows seem longer than a normal arrow.
It's just like the Urukai from Lord of the Rings with that.
tense
Yep.
back. Yeah, let's. Illican looks at whoever said that, and he goes, "If you want my weapon, come and get it, Wormdoom scum."
And at that point, Theron gets really irritated and say, "You will not take a knight's weapon. You will lose your life in the process."
It seems all of you want to lose your lives then.
Jem comes. Excuse me. Hello, I'm Jem. Hello, I'm sorry. We don't. No. We're friendly. We just want to get past. We are very cold. We would appreciate if you do not attack and kill us, please. And she looks towards Illican.
I immediately notch another arrow in case they do anyone who moves towards Gem is gonna get another arrow straight in them.
I
If,
really how
I cast
Peter.
Armor of Agathis in my fishbowl.
far
You what?
are the Goliaths from each of us?
They're within 15 feet of all of you,
So
around you.
All right,
So
so
Jem-
I will reach for a javelin too.
Beta.
I feel like Yara would like put her hand on Theron to like lower the javelin and like step forward and back up Jem, and by just looking at them with like the most like haunted eyes ever.
yeah, so yeah,
And
Again,
I'm
I
going to
don't-
utilize Heart of Darkness.
yes.
And-
To
and-
accompany that. Sorry,
Yeah.
you keep going.
Yeah, to accompany Jem's negotiation talks.
What's
Yes.
Heart of Darkness do?
So it's a feature of the Haunted One. Those who look into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they may fear you, commoners will extend you every courtesy to do their utmost to help you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will even take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone.
The one who is speaking towers over you and Jem and looks down at you and says,
Yeah, Gem was trying to say something as well.
Yeah, so
at the
before
same
you
time.
Go ahead.
smite Gem, she would
I'm
have.
basically
been
trying-
proje-
What
Yeah,
makes you
she
think
would've
I'm
been-
going to smite Jem?
She would have been She would have been using. She would have been using friends to enhance her ability to try and make them back down.
Oh.
So she gets advantage on charisma checks with that.
Yeah, she's trying to persuade them to not
I'm gonna make
attack.
them stand down. Sort of thing.
So persuasion with advantage, right, Peter?
Hold on. Let me just check something.
What did Better Bowl do? Because I completely missed that.
He Armor of Agathis in his bowl.
He's like, uh-oh.
Rebecca is on the
He's
ball.
ready. The bowl grows cold.
I wanted to ask you, Beta, is there anything written in the rules that says you can cast a spell while in the bowl?
Yeah, I can do anything I want while I'm in the bowl.
He can't throw things out, I think, but he can do anything inside.
Yeah, he just anything that requires him to see a creature, like a spell that requires him to see a target, he can't do. But everything
Okay.
else, he can.
I
All
can't
right.
cast outside of the bowl. I can cast
Right.
within.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, persuasion, huh?
Mm-hmm. She gives him
With
her most
advantage,
friendly,
because
like,
she's using friends.
look. She goes, "Does I have wine, if that helps? Have a drink?" And she looks towards him.
And I'm trying to use like my haunted one skills to like back her up and like assist her.
She's already got advantage, though.
That's okay.
More assistance never hurts.
What's this?
We'll add a D4 for that backup.
Ooh.
Nice. No, wait,
And
no.
Jem needs to roll a persuasion roll.
With advantage and a D4. Come on.
The bard.
Do we
Come
get
on.
do we get an intimidation roll for the arming up?
No. You're a half elf. These guys are almost twice your size.
Well, the half elf
They
and a
think you're
shiny
cute.
armor
Oh, there we
and
go.
a shiny armor
They think
saying
you're
bring
cute.
it on. It's can be intimidating.
Ah!
Oh my god. Reroll that?
Can I re-roll that point? I can't use it. I'll use a re-roll point for that, Peter. Can you let me?
What'd you roll?
It's a 10 and a 5. I haven't done the D4 yet, but I would like to re-roll that.
Come on.
You might actually make it if you do the D4.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
There you
Okay.
Plus a D4.
Why? He made it now.
go. I'm trying.
But we want to see the max he can get. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Roll a D4. Just use the roll 20 menu. The dice on the
I'm
bottom,
trying. It's,
bottom left.
bottom left.
And while we're doing this,
What's the D4 for?
That's like the assistance
for
from
Yara's assistance, because he already had advantage.
Okay.
Steph, what time did you need to log?
Like now.
Okay, we'll take care of that in just a few seconds then.
And does Miranda really quickly just roll that for me? It's not letting me.
I did.
She rolled
One.
the-
You did?
She rolled-
Oh yeah? Okay, it's all
yeah,
good. Thank you,
22.
Jared.
22.
All right. So, the big guy looks down at you, at Jem, and says, "Aren't you adorable? You can enter. She can enter." Pointing at Yara. And even the funny-looking warrior can enter. And I suppose
They can
the
see
gift.
me now. They can see me now because I shot. I'm no longer still.
Okay. And all of you can enter except this filthy enemy clan member.
Yara's gonna sign that racist.
Yeah, like, Tallulah will step
What'd
out
she
and
say?
Tallulah will step out and stand next to Illican and be like, he doesn't enter, neither do I.
He turns to Illican and says, "Why should we let you into what the heck is the name of that?
I'm doing Crag.
Sky Tower Shelter."
Looks at them. He goes, I go where I please. You are not strong enough.
You talk brave words. I'll tell you what. If you will hand over your weapons, all of you may enter, and then you can talk to our clan leader to see if we will offer assistance to you.
Jem would turn towards Elikin and goes, Elikin, I'm very cold and I would like to not die. So please kind of like to him. Get more wine? And she looked to him and looks towards the other Goliaths.
I think Yara would kind of telepathically message
Illikin.
no, Jem, and say, maybe we can negotiate that he gets his weapons back when we leave.
And she'll turn. So yeah. Would it be okay if he can have his weapons returned to him when he leaves?
When he leaves? Of course.
Inside check that. Not 100%
Yeah.
inside checking that.
Yeah, Yara's like,
not trusting them.
I tried to find something because I thought I
Yara
had
thinks they absolutely are telling the
That's
truth.
a 27.
Send me back those dice.
I love these die. It was a 19 plus 8, so 27. Come on.
What were you saying, Yara?
Yara thinks they're absolutely telling the truth with a 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, not one.
And they are telling the truth. They haven't said anything false at all. Just, you have to understand that Illikin is of the tribe that they're at war with. So, they're not going to be nice to him no matter what, unless he can convince them that he means them no harm. So, but Illikin, do you hand over your weapons?
Just glares at them. And like he looks towards Jem and his expression lightens a bit. Looks towards Tallulah.
Tallulah gives you a... and looks at strolls up, meets the Goliath. Obviously, at a big height difference, but she looks up at him. She's not afraid of him, so she looks up at him. If I can prove, if he gives me the weapon, and he won't do anything without, because he cannot take the weapon from me, am I allowed to keep it and he's allowed to go in?
Roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. That's a 17.
That is acceptable.
She looks at Illikin, extends. She's not even gonna. She extends her hand, but she's gonna do a really quick sleight of hand to show that she can actually take it from him. 25.
Jeez.
He's taking
So
his
she
thing.
does that, and he's going to go grab it, and she's already taken it. It's like, see?
Look, he whirls around.
I don't
Who's-
believe she
he-
can
he-
lift his weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
It's a big warhammer. So
Yeah, she
he would have
took
taken
it.
it and it would go boom.
Yeah.
And then he would look around and he'd go, huh?
She kind of like,
Yeah, he helps you with it. He doesn't like to struggle. So he's like,
So you're handing over the rest of your weapons to her?
Yes.
Okay. So, after this is done, the leader of the Goliath says, make sure none of you draw your weapons, or the others will think you are a danger.
Don't need
Follow
keep my
us. 2 of the Goliaths get behind the whole group. 3 of them lead you forward to Sky Tower Shelter. And that is where we will return.
I was just going to quickly say that Tallulah whispers to Illikin, if something happens, just pick it up.
Yes.
she's trying
Yeah.
cracks his knuckles.
There's a trail in the snow from
Yeah.
dragging the point of the blade.
He cracks his knuckles and he goes, Tallulah, what makes you think I need that?
Because I can't fight with it.
And he's gonna help you with it. He's just trying it. Yeah.
And so
Jam would be like,
Till we get to the tower, Peter?
I'm sorry,
How long would it be till we get to the tower?
about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And that is where we will take off from on the next session, which is in 2 weeks because we are off the last week of the month. So, and thank you for joining us. Don't forget, in 5 minutes after we end this broadcast, another broadcast begins for the after show. I hope you'll stick around and join us for that. And for now, see you there, I hope. Bye, everybody. And we're out. Steph, having you joining us was actually a big surprise because I thought you were going to be out tonight. Yeah. Well, get a good night's sleep. Can you just put is the blanket like a down quilt, or is it? Maybe in the front desk or something. Maybe they could. Yeah. She looks like she wants to go to bed, though. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. Okay. You can listen to the after show, maybe you'll learn.